Hi guys, welcome again to another episode of Train the Getaway. I know you all remember my mother, right? My mother, you remember? Nah, yes, she's not my wife. So I'll be giving people premium using my wife face. And also, she's a makeup artist, meaning very soon you will start getting free makeup tutorial, like do-it-yourself tutorial. You can check her out on Instagram as Refined Touch. So guys, on today's style, you can see the style on the screen. It has been style trendy. So you can see it has a bit of ruffle by this side, but the ruffle you have to be creative and doing it. And you can use 3 layers to tie this tie, and you can use 4 layers to tie it. So you just go with the process, but you must need at least this now is length 60, which I'm going to manage to tie it. But if you need the one from 75 to 30, we're going to be doing a V. So I'm going to manage this one to tie it. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm assuming that this whole length is 100. Now when you share 100 into 2, it becomes what? 50, 50. Now we leave the inside 50 to fold one of the 50, becomes 25, 25. For this now, I think I should be using 45. I think I will just do it 45, 55. Yeah. So now, when you hold here now, it becomes 25, 25. How many am I going to add to 25 to give me 45? So, which is 20. I'm going to count this way. 1, 2, 3. So this from this 3 now, add another 1. Like this, it becomes 45. So I'm going to take from you want from here. Sorry, let's go again. Let's do 60 40. When you do a 60 40, then before you take from this 60 40, you share into equal half 100. Now when you share one of the 50, it becomes 25 25, and I said we are looking for 60 40. So how many are we going to add to this to give us 40? We add 15, and our hands like this is 5. So we're going to count 1 2 3. So like this now is 40, like this now is 60. So we're going to be taking our pleats from the 60. So we're going to take few pleats. Now watch me take few pleats. Whenever you're taking pleat, take and leave some in case you're covering the hair at the back so that you have some excess. So guys, now since it's an unconventional style, if it's the one that we are supposed to use the V to close the gilly, if it's the one we are supposed to use the V to close the gilly, would have done it like this, then the smaller hand will close the V. But now we're going to be doing an unconventional style, so it's going to stay here while she places her hand. Please, when she places her hand, the arrangement matters. Arrangement matters a lot. So you arrange it. You arrange it. Now when you arrange this side, you give her to hold. Now we turn. Do you get? Hope we're saying it very well. Now we turn. And one turning, you arrange again. Very, very important. Now, for the sake of this class, I'm going to leave a earring. But whenever you're tying and you know it was short or it will pain the person, you remove it. Is it hurting you? Okay, so we can go since she said it's okay. All right, so we turn now. When we turn now, we open it this way first. Okay, we open it this way first. Now, when you open it this way, what do you see? You see all these pleated lines. You see all these pleated lines inside. You take it from there. You get those lines, you arrange it backward. Do you get? You arrange it backward. Now, the same thing here. You arrange this one backward. See, you arrange everything. So, you see, when you arrange, before you arrange everything. So that one you arrange backward. Before you take it, you do it like this. Now, before you take it both sides, you bring this one backward. So the person is holding both sides. What do we do now? We have succeeded in sharing both sides. What do we do? Now see what I will do. She will use this hand to hold this. Please move both hand down. She'll use this one to hold this, then put her hand here. Now you see, this is what we are going to be working with. And now if you see on the gele we are tying, you will see there's a round. They did a round pleat here. So what you will do is to make few pleats. Now if you make more pleats, like you want to over make the pleat, start making it big or so, if we are not doing anything with this upper side, you can make as much pleat as you want, very big. But now because we need round pleats, you're going to make it moderately. You're going to arrange take your V moderately. So all these are the little hard you should know. Since we are going to be taking a round pleat now, you make your pleats moderately. Do you get? Can you see I'm taking this 4. So I take this 4 now and decide to pin. You drag, you drag, you drag. Make sure it's firm. Make sure it's firm. Firm and okay. You drag. See, drag it. You drag it now. We all know we pin like this. It goes in, then it goes back out. So you go in, out, in, out. You don't just, you pick it, go in again. Now let's split the round now before we tie the caliber to tie. Look at it. We'll make the pleat. You get? So you're making the pleats now. Now the texture of this the gele on the screen, it's much better than this texture. So you shouldn't be expecting a different result. If that texture now might likely be a cotton texture. This is a metallic. It has a metallic nature. Okay. So it's little bit of how will I call it now? A softer texture, but more of a metallic texture. So you get, so we'll pleat, we'll arrange, we'll arrange, we'll arrange. This one is too small, can just make it 2. Okay. Now we have gotten that round. What will happen now is you help us out here so that we can arrange this one. Now can you see? I've gotten the round. You can see the round was small, but you can decide to adjust your own to at least to come up a little. Because if you notice, the main drama happens here. This one was just okay, one fine round. But the main drama, you know, the main drama happened over there. All right. So you get, so you have to arrange it to the back. Keep arranging it to the back. I don't know. I think they can zoom in on YouTube. So in case, so you see what we're gonna do now. When we get here, we use here. We'll just twist it one kind. See, we'll just hold the twist. I will pin here so that it won't be losing. We'll pin it here. Always remember, it goes in, then it comes out. It goes in, comes out. Now see, we have done the V. Now we have done the V. We have done the round. Now is to do what they want us to do it here. I'm coming. So the way it is like this now, you can just okay, either twist everything once before we start making it. We can just twist so that we can pin. When you twist, you pin. Then so that you can start doing what you want to do with it. You know, the thing is, the person that tied it, why I always say whatever I tie here is the giddy way, is because the person that tied it might have another knowledge of how to tie this. So you see, now what's gonna be, it's going to be like this. You see, whatever you're doing now, showing more of this edge. So push this like this. This is the side attraction. Then this one will follow. So you can start seeing the star is coming out before we involve this. So in that now we have to pin where my own will be firm, might not be where yours will be firm, but you have to pin it properly. Do you get? Now you see it's like this already. So I'm going to pin here to here. So she's gonna hold the ear here. Watch. She will hold here. Hope it's firm. Okay. She will hold here and here. Then we'll try. Wait. Before she holds, let me take this. Okay. Now you can hold. See. You take this now. You can drag it very well and pin. So you get. So now, like I said, we have to go back. Here is the major point, and the only way you push this back now, come back again like this. So you now do it. This one now you can make it a bit smaller. You can break them into layers, like this, like this. Done. So and just break them. But the major idea of it is you showing this side. You get you showing this side. So now let's just do arranging. One thing I said, why I always say is the giddy way. The reason it being that the way I will arrange it now might not come out the way the person arrange it 100%, or the way you will arrange it might not come out 100%. Do you get? But we're going to try our best. So let's go. First of all, we'll pin this. We'll pin this. Then we'll pin this here. We'll pin at the back also. Whatever, any chance of pin you get, you pin, but always be careful when pinning. So I want to bring it like this again. So this one is falling backward. Look for where I'm pin. I've pinned here. Okay, so we have to keep pinning. So you see, it's just a bit of you getting here and here. Then these ones, you just forget it. You get, you just forget it and know exact place to pin. So this now, if you notice what I'm doing now, I'm trying to a bit like structure it so that it doesn't just look one kind. And I'm trying to like, okay, let me structure it. Do you get? Trying to structure it by pinning and arranging. So and again, if you structure yours, and it might come out differently, but make sure it comes out fine. Do you get? So you make sure it comes out fine. That's the whole idea of it. Do you get? So most times if you structure it, it will just come out fine. So it's not you. Now it might be on its own. You might want, okay, I want it to relax more on this hair. Can pin it towards here. So that is it for this one. That's it. Do you get? So that's you can structure your own whatever way. Please turn this way. Turn this way. You get? So that is just it. So when she turns now, you can see the back. If we wanted her hair out, it would have been out. So all you just do is wrap and pin. So they get wrap and pin. So this is about the structure. Although there's a way they tie it on a sego, which I will also be doing. But for this, you just structure, you structure, so everything just go. You get. Mm. So uh, just do it your way, and trust me, it always comes that way.